Well, he's pushing his companies to be a leader in autonomous drive. Yep, we're going to be talking driverless cars, connected cars, and that is what he's going to be talking about today in his first ever appearance at Mobile World Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Carlos Ghosn. Welcome.
Thank you.
And privileged to have you here today, Mr. Ghosn. We're going to be punchy to start things off, because at Bloomberg there was a story recently that Apple was looking at electric vehicles. You worried about that?
The fact that a company outside the car industry is saying, I'm going to do electric cars, for me is, on the contrary, refreshing, reconforting, that this is a mainstream technology, which obviously growth is slow, but it's going to be steady and very important for the future. From electric cars, we don't consider that people bringing electric cars are competitors. We think they are allies. Because today, the battle is not who's going to have a bigger share of the electric car business, is about how many companies are going to join into promoting electric cars. Particularly when Apple says, in 2020, we're going to come with electric car. Obviously, it's very good news for us because, again, you're attracting the attention on the consumer to the fact that there is an alternative, which is an alternative of the future. And obviously, when you are leading the pack, today we are the largest producer and seller of electric car in the world. So obviously, we continue to push this technology. You're going to have a game of competition and alliances between car makers and tech companies in order to make the best technology and the most advanced technology.
Let's move it on from electric vehicles and talk about even further into the distance, autonomous drive.
Yeah.
What's the opportunity there?
Oh, it's huge. This is what we call mega technology. That means this is a trend which is here and it's going to transform our product because it's resonating a lot with the consumers. And when we talk today about autonomous vehicles, people understand completely different things. And there are many different things inside. So let me start with autonomous driving vehicles. All car makers are developing this technology. So we're going to go by waves. The first wave is going to happen in 2016. You're going to see cars with what we call traffic jam autonomous drive, which means you are in a traffic jam. You're going to put it on autonomous driving and hands off the wheel, eyes off the road. You're going to do a lot of things and the car is going to advance and follow the flow by itself. 2018, second wave, you're going to allow the vehicles also to change lanes on the highway, 2018. 2020, city driving. This is much more complicated because obviously we're still struggling with the technology here because you need to detect objects. You need to make sure that the car recognizes the objects it's seeing and acts in function of these objects. This is coming. This is the next 4 or 5 years. It's already planned. Then a little bit further, in my opinion, 10 years plus, you have the car without a driver, because the technology is more complex. And second, here you have problems of cyber security that you need to solve. And then you can understand that the regulator is much more reluctant to allow cars without a driver than a car with a driver, no matter what is the level of autonomy into the car. So there is much more challenges for the driverless cars.